Well, hi. So today I wanted to talk about something really interesting. I'm on several of those meditation apps, and one of the apps kind of starts with a motivational quote for the day, something like that. Now, I'm going to mess this up a little bit, and I'm not going to say it quite as eloquently. But recently, last week, there was one of these quotes that basically said, when you wake up in the morning, the first thing that you should do is not pick up your phone, but actually turn to your partner or your children or actually speak and interact with the human beings in your household, if there are any, before you interact with your phone. I cannot believe that that has to be now a motivational, inspirational quote. But it does, right? Because let's just be honest. How many of you, when the alarm goes off, when you wake up in the middle of the night, when whatever, what do you do first thing? You go to your phone. I admit it. I've done that on plenty of occasion. And I really think it's time that we just need to stop and pause and think about that. And I'm going to apply this to our work lives because I coach the vast majority of you on getting ahead at work, getting a promotion at work, getting a new job, all of those things. And I think where I see this coming into play in the workplace is we still do Zoom meetings, but we are doing certainly more in-person meetings than we used to. And when I see people at a table and somebody is, kind of looking at their phone, under the table, I mean, it's really obvious what you're doing, right? You're not fooling. I mean, I guess it's disrespectful. It's just being like this. Um, but everybody's clear what you're doing. It doesn't look good for participants who are doing that. And it really doesn't look good if you are the leader and are doing that. Or if you're the leader and you're not speaking, but you're participating in a conversation and you are constantly on your phone, not good look. And I'm going to admit, way back when I had some issues with this myself, that I really had to say, you got to stop this. So thinking about yourself and your interactions with humans versus your phone, I think really just a couple things to think about. Number one, just people are always looking at you, right? People observe others' interactions, how they speak, how they walk, how they talk. So you are being observed. And what kind of a message does it send about you if you're spending more time in a meeting on your phone than with others? It's probably not sending the message that this is someone that should be advanced up the ladder, to be really super honest with you. Okay. Then I want you to just think about it holistically from your own perspective, as if you're trying to listen to or contribute to a conversation. There's lots of data actually now on multitasking, which is that we don't do it well. In fact, we suck at multitasking. It actually takes us longer to get tasks done when we're multitasking. Even if you think you're really great at it, there's pretty ample literature to show the opposite. So I think the other thing is, when you are trying to, even if you're just trying to fully participate, not necessarily even thinking about getting ahead or saying something that will impress somebody or anything like that, you can't do it if you are looking at your phone. How many times have you been in a Zoom meeting, checking your email, right, during the Zoom meeting, and that you get called on and say, hey, Jenny, what do you think? And you're like, I have no idea what was just going on. You thought you were listening. Oh, you thought you were listening really good until you get called out. So this quote is it's just really simple. Interact with human beings before you interact with electronics. That's going to be my phrase. Again, not quite as eloquent as what they said, but that's the facts. Interact with the human beings that are around you for your own benefit and enjoyment. Actually having conversations with people, you'll get to the point quicker if you're paying attention. Also, then thinking about, what does it look like when you are the one not paying attention and interacting with others in a room, whether it's a Zoom room or a real room, it doesn't matter. So that's my take on this for today. I think it will do a lot of good if you start thinking about it. And even if you just start for this week, observing, starting from today, when this video airs, for the next 7 days, can you catch yourself? How many times are you looking at a device instead of looking at, if you have children, a partner, your coworkers, colleagues in a meeting, whatever the case may be? Take note of that, see how you're doing, and let's make some goals to improve our attention and our communication with actual human beings. That's all I've got for today. We'll see you next time.